Yes, Mr. President.
The court cases. Mr. Sevilla, when we adjourned yesterday, we're still busy with exhibit triple E5, the net bank account. We were looking at your withdrawals from NetBank. We just wish to draw your attention to the date on the spreadsheet, the withdrawals. The date of the 15th of July, 2015 at 12:05:24. There was an attempt to withdraw cash, 2,000 rand, at shop 11A and 11B, corner MC Johannesburg.
Ngathanda ukuthi ke sibheke le transaction le eyenzeke mhla ka 15 kuJuly unyaka ka 2015 isikhathi u12:05:24 seconds lapho ke umuntu uyewazama khona ke ukukhipha ke imali kuyo yona le shop number 11A and 11B ekhona MC Johannesburg.
You'll see.
I'm listening.
You'll see that the card number is 522 902 008 664 3261.
Ayibona ke inombolo yale card leli lasetshenziswa ngalelanga leli lithi 522 90 200 8664 3261. I'm listening.
You'll see that the previous transaction was on 19 March 2015 at 12:22. It was a cash withdrawal. The card number there was 522 902 000 265 0143.
Manje ke uyayiqaphela ke indaba yokuthi ke ikhadi leli lasetshenziswa mhla ka 19 kuMarch unyaka ka 2015 isikhathi ku 12:22:58 seconds. Ikhadi lakhona lona lithi 522 90 2000 2650 143.
It was a cash withdrawal at Itala Shopping Center, Ulundi, for 150 rand.
Kwakhishwa ke imali lingana umalinga nge 150 rand endaweni yase Itala Shopping Center Ulundi. I'm listening.
So the point here, Mr. Sibia, is that from the 15th of July 2015, you are using a different card, the one ending with 3261, as compared from the previous one that ended with 50143.
Lana ke iphuzu mnumzana Sibiya ukuthi ke kusukela mhla ka 15 kuJuly kunyaka ka 2015 usebenzisa ke leli card okuyinombolo zakhona ezine zokugcina zigcina ngo 3261.
Hayi ukuthi ngisebenzisa leli card mhlawumbe icard lisebenzisa le number le esho umshushisi hayi ukuthi mina ngisebenzisa leli card ngoba bengichaza leli card leli alisetshenziswa.
No, not that I'm using this card. The prosecutor has stated this number that is on the card or that appears on the card. As I've already explained that I was not the one using this card. The card was used, which card like 7 is Mbali. I'm saying that this card was not used by myself. But the card was used by Mbali, but I did not make mention of that at this point. But I'm not the one who was using this card.
But yesterday you mentioned that the card that Mbali was using was never replaced.
Wena ke ushilo izolo ukuthi ikhadi leli elalisetshenziswa uMbali alizange lishintshwe.
Isho kanjalo ukuthi angikhumbuli ngishitshe icard laseNetbank.
That's what I said, that I don't remember changing the Nedbank card.
And we can see that from the 15th of July 2015, the card ending with 43261, the newly issued card was used for the rest of the transactions that we put in record yesterday up until the 31st of July 2015.
Leli card ke elisha liqale ukusebenziswa ngomhla ka-15 kuJuly kunyaka 2015 lisebenze kwaze kwafika ke emaphethelweni ka-31 July 2015 njengoba bese sichazile izolo.
Lale.
I'm listening.
Yes, that would mean that a new card was used from the 15th of July 2015.
Loko kusho ukuthi ke ikhadi elisha lasetshenziswa mhla ka-15 kuJuly kunyaka ka-2015.
Ending with the number 3261.
Leli ligcina ke inamba yakhona igcina ngo-43261.
Lale.
I'm listening.
Do you still maintain that it was Mbali who was using the card?
Usaqinisekisa noma usamile emazwini akho ukuthi ke umuntu wayesebenzisa leli khadi umbali.
Umbali wayesebenzisa leli card namanje ngisasho le card leli besebenzisa umbali.
Mbali was using the card. Even now, I still maintain that Mbali is the one that was using this card.
Even the newly issued card
Nale
that
card
was issued with effect from 15 July 2015.
nale card elisha leli elakhishwa noma ke elaqala ukusetshenziswa mhla ka-15 kuJuly kunyaka 2015.
Ngoba ngithi le account le ibisetshenziswa umbali. Uye umuntu ebesebenzisa le account.
Mbali was the one using this account.
Can we look at the bank statement itself on page 9 of the bank statement? The bank statement date is 18 July 2015. If you look at the fourth transaction, is dated 14 July 2015. It says debit card replacement fee, 40 rand.
Lesi statement ke mhla ka-18 kuJuly mawungathi uyabhekisisa kahle la kuyi transaction number 4 iyaveza ke ukuthi ke kudonswa ke imali yokushintshwa kwecard okuyimali elingana u-40 rand. Ithi idate yakhona mhla ka-14 kuJuly kunyaka 2015.
Ngiyaphinda futhi angikhumbuli ngishintsha icard lase Nedbank.
I repeat that I do not remember changing the Nedbank card.
But do you agree that you can only change your bank card if you go in person into the bank?
Uyavumelana nami yini mnumzana ukuthi ke makufanele ukuthi umuntu eyoshintsha ke icard lebhanki uzofanele ukuthi yena mathupha angene ngaphakathi ebhanki.
Ngiyavuma ukuthi umuntu mayeshintsha ibank ungena mayeshintsha icard ungena ngaphakathi ebank.
Yes, I do confirm that if a person needs to change their bank card, they should personally go inside the bank.
And only the account holder can change the bank card, as the identity of the account holder must be verified.
Kanti ke futhi umuntu okwaziyo noma ke unegunya lokuthi angakwazi ukuthi ashintshe lelo card umnikazi waleyo account ukuthi kuzokwazi ke ukuqinisekisa ukuthi nangempela uyena umuntu na ufuna ukushintsha leli card.
Ngiyaphinda futhi ngithi angikhumbuli ngishintsha icard lase Nedbank. If ngalishintsha angikhumbuli ngoba isikhathi eside lesikhathi senzeka. If ngalishintsha icard akusho ukuthi lalisetshenziswa yimi icard lalisetshenziswa umbali. Mhlawumbe ngenze ukuthi malishintshe naleyo nkinga leni nawo. Mara umuntu oyesebenzisa le card leli sonke isikhathi umbali.
What I said is that I do not remember changing the Nedbank card, but if I changed the card, I still maintain that Mbali was the one using the card. The card might have been changed, but I was not the one using the card. Mbali was the one using the card.
Leli card bengalisebenzisa umuntu ebesebenzisa umbali.
I was not using this card. The person who was using this card is Mbali.
But Mr. Sibia, the question is, do you agree that you have to go in branch to replace a card, as the identity of the account holder must be verified?
Uyavumelana nami yini mangithi umuntu mayefuna ukushintsha icard kuzofanele ukuthi yena angene uqobo lwakhe angene ngaphakathi ebhanki ngoba ke kuzofuna ukuthi ke iqinisekiswe ke umazisi wakhe noma ukuthi nangempela uyena lo muntu lo mnikazi we-account ufuna ukutshintsha ikhadi.
ngithi ngiyazi kodwa ngithi mina angikhumbuli ngikwenza ukukwenza ngingakwenza kodwa angisakhumbuli isikhathi sesiside kakhulu lento le okukhulunywa ngayo la sesiside kakhulu isikhathi sakhona sendlula.
I know that, but I'm saying that I do not remember changing the card. If maybe the card was changed because of the time duration or this time when this thing happened, it's been a long time now. So I do not remember I do not remember changing the card.
Umuntu ophila emhlabeni ukukhohlwa umuntu uyakhohlwa engasakhumbuli ezinye izinto uyakhohlwa ezinye izinto ayikhumbuli le ngoba ngisho ukuthi angisayikhumbuli ngiyenza.
As a human being, sometimes a person forgets. As we're living in this world, you forget some things, you remember some things, and I did say that this thing happened a long time ago.
And this entry on the bank statement corresponds with the withdrawal that we've just referred you to, because a day after the 14th of July 2015, on the 15th of July 2015, at 12:05, a new card ending with the number 3261 is being used.
Ukuthi ke le card lashintshwa mhla ka 14 kuJuly kunyaka ka 2015 kuhambiselana nokuthi ke ngelanga elilandelayo okumhla ka 15 kuJuly ku 2015 sekusetshenziswa ke leli card elisha.
Mina engikushoyo ngileli card leli belingasetshenziswa yini le account le bingasetshenziswa yini besebenzisa umbali.
What I'm saying is that this card was not used by myself. This account was being used by Mbali.
Yes.
Noma ngingakhumbuli ukulishintsha kungenzeka ukuthi ngalishintsha icard bangiqeda ukulishintsha lithathwa umnikazi lo osebenzisayo futhi uyaqhubeka uyalisebenzisa.
Though I don't recall changing this card, I might have changed it and maybe gave it back to this person who was using it and you continue using it.
But your version yesterday was that you only gave Mbali the card once
Ekshweni kwakho noma ke inkulumo yakho yayizolo
in
uthe
the
wena
beginning.
wamnikeza uMbali ikhadi kanye kwakusekuqaleni.
Yebo namanje ngiyasho ukuthi umbali ngamnikeza icard lami 2013.
I'm still maintaining now that I gave Mbali my card in 2013.
Yes, but this is now 15 July, and a new card is being used. So it couldn't have been the one that you gave to Mbali.
Manje ke usuku loluthi 15 July 2015 akusiyilona leli card kuse ikhadi elisha leli akuseyilona lelo walinikeza uMbali ngaphambilini.
Ukuthi angiunderstand ukuthi umshushisi yena umbono wakhe kulento le uthini ngaphandle ukuthi ezolokhu mina engusho enguchaza ngoba ngizela ngizochaza ukuthi mina yini engiyishoyo.
I don't know what is the prosecutor's opinion about what is stated or what reflects on this document, because what I'm here for is to explain.
Yes,
Ngoba ngiyasho ukuthi if ikhadi ngalishintsha mina ngilishintsha mina ngalithatha ngalibuyisela kuye umbali futhi.
What I'm saying is that if I had changed this card, I took it back to the person who was using it.
yes, but the fact is,
Umuntu mayingafika akuphe imoto ethi nazi imoto ngiyakupha ayithathe imoto yokuthela upetrol abuye akubuyisele yona kuyobe ngasasho ukuthi ukuphi isibili yobe wakupha nje isikhathi lesakupha ngaso lokho ekuqaleni ukuthi ngithathile ngayo ithela upetrol ngabuye ngayibuyisela kumuntu ebengade eyisebenzisa so engasho sengiphinde ngiyamupha futhi isibili.
I said that I gave Mbali the card, yes, once. And then if I had changed the card and took it back to her, it still remains that I gave her the card once. For an example, if someone was to give you a car, then takes it to refill on fuel or petrol, then bring it back to you, that does not necessarily mean that this person is giving you the car for the second time. We count it as this person is giving you the car for the first time. The fact that they went to refuel it does not mean that they're giving it to you for the second time.
yes, but we put it to that is not the version you gave yesterday. You were clear that you gave it to her once in the beginning, and we put it to that she could have been on your own version, the one using the newly issued card.
Manje ke wena kusiyinkulumo yakho ikhulumile le izolo wena izolo uye wakhuluma uye washo ukuthi ke wena icard umnikeze kwaba kanye ke uMbali kanti ke uyena umuntu ke bekasebenzisa leli card elisha.
Namanje ngisasho kanjalo umbali uye besebenzisa icard. If mina kuyikuthi icard ngalilungisa la kuye lahlala kuye futhi umbali lo ebehlala kuye.
Yes, I still maintain that Mbali was the one. I gave Mbali the card once, and if I had fixed the card Means I fixed the card and gave it back to her.
Can we then look at your next account held at Standard Bank? This copy of the bank statement serves as exhibit EE7 before this court. And consists of 58 pages. On page 2 thereof, says the very first name, Mr. Muzika Kulela Sibia. It says account number 245-32045. And it says type of document, it says opening document, bank statement, dated 8 January 2014 to 15 June 2015, and contra dated 9 January 2014 to 18 September 2014.
Oh, page number 2 la kulesi statement sase Standard Bank. Lapho ke kuvela khona ke igama la ka Mr. noma mnumzane Muzika ukhalelwa Sibiya. I-account number yakhona ithi 24532045. Uthi ke ma kwa ibhangi lavula mhla ka 8. Noma ke statement savula amaphepha asetshenziswa ukuvula le account le kwakuyi i-bank statement mhla ka 8 January 2014 ukufikela ke ku mhla ka 15 ku 06 2015 kuphinde kuvela ke ne date yaka mhla ka 9 ku January 2014 kufikela mhla ka 18 September 2014.
And this information regarding the opening documents, the bank statement, was issued under the name of an employee of Standard Bank in terms of section 236.
Umuntu ke weza wazovula ke le account lena wanikeza umuntu wayesebenza ke Standard Bank lesi statement.
Dated 29 April 2024.
29 mhla ka 29 ku April 2024. Did you say 2024?
Yes. If I can ask you to turn to page 16 of exhibit EE in bracket 7. You see that this is an application to open an account.
Lesi ke na isicelo sokufuna ukuvula ke i-bank account.
And the date is 29 February 2008. It says Mr. M.S. Sibia. They're almost in the middle of the document.
I-date ke ithi mhla ka 29 ku February 2008. Amagama wa umuntu ufuna ke ukuvula ke i-bank ithi MS Sibia.
It says account number 0245320045.
I-account number ithi 024532045.
And your ID number appears below there, 8601215933083.
Bese kuvela ke i-ID number yakho ithi 8601215933083.
Lale.
I'm listening.
And it says the purpose of the account. Point 1, the account I require is mainly used for daily transactions like depositing my salary and making withdrawals from it.
Isizathu sokuqala ke sokufuna ukuthi uvule le account ukuthi ke i-account ozoyisebenzisa ke insuku zonke ufake ke imali noma ke ukhiphe imali kanti ke nomholo wakho uzokhona ukungena khona lapho.
Lalela.
I'm listening.
And also the block that says the account I require is geared for more transactions is also, there's a cross in that block.
Wakhethe ke ukuthi noma le account le oyifunayo izosetshenziswa ke noma kwamanye uzoyisebenzisela amanye ama transactions.
Lalela.
I'm listening.
Then there's a block there at the bottom with the name MS Sibiya.
Kune block la ngaphakathi kule block kubhala ukuthi MS Sibiya.
It says customer to sign inside block.
Lapha kubhala kona ke ukuthi ikhasimende malisayine ngaphakathi kwaleli bhokisi.
So
I'm listening.
that is your signature there in the block.
Ngaphakathi kwaleli bhokisi isignature yakho le?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it says date 2008 0229.
I-date ke ithi 2008-0229.
Lalela.
I'm listening.
So that is the date on which the account was opened, 29 February 2008.
Le account ke ivulwa ngomhla ka 29 kuFebruary kunyaka ka 2008.
Yeah, ngoba i-date ngiyayibona la kodwa wena ngiyazi vele ngayivula ngo-2008 ngoFebruary date bengasakhumbuli kodwa ngoba ngiyayibona la sengiyayikhumbula.
I did not recall the exact date, but now that I'm seeing it on this document, I can remember that I opened the account in 2008.
If you go back to page 2, there in the second column, says again, Mr. Musica Kulelwa Sibiya. Then there is an account number, a different account number. It says 1004 76 22 340.
Eboxini leli lesibili nakhona kuvela ke igama libhala ukuthi mnumzane Musica kayikhulelwa Sibiya bese kuba ne-account number enye futhi ethi 1004 7622 340.
Lalela.
I'm listening.
And it says the following are finished. The opening documents, bank statement dated 14 January 2014 to 14 June 2015.
Bese ke lana ke amaphepha asetshenziswa ke ukuvula ke le account kwasetshenziswa ke statement, bank statement eyayilobe ukuthi ke noma eyibhala ukuthi iqala ngomhla ka 14 kuJanuary kunyaka ka 2014 kufikela ku 14 kuJune kunyaka ka 2015.
Lalela.
I'm listening.
Now, if you go to page 19 of the exhibit bundle EE7, you will see there in the middle of the statement, the following information appears: account number 1004 762 2340.
Bona ke i-account number ke evela kulesi statement, i-account number it's 1004 762 2340.
Ngiyayibona.
I can see that.
And just to the left of that account number, it's written access account.
Bese ke kubhala ukuthi access account la nje duzane naleyo account number.
Ngiyabona.
Yes, I can see that.
If you can then go back to page 2. So that means, Mr. Sibiya, that this account whose details we've just placed on record, 1004 7622 340 is an access account.
Manje ke kuyabonakala la noma kuyacaca ukuthi le account number le evela la ku page number 2 kuleli box lesibili nge account number 10047622 i access account.
Lalela.
I'm listening.
Yes, but do you confirm that it's an access account?
Uyavumelana nami ukuthi ke i access account. What is an access account?
It's like it was a subsidiary account or secondary account.
I account yesibili le.
Mhlambe igama lawo yile ngalazi ukuthi mari ngiyavuma ukuthi ikhona account yesibili.
Yes, maybe I do not know what the name of the account is, but I do confirm that there was a second account.
So you held two accounts with Standard Bank. There was that main account with the account account number 245-32045, and a secondary account described as an access account with the account number 10047622340.
Manje ke uyavuma ukuthi ke wanama account amabili khona lapho ke Standard Bank okwayi account number iqala ngo245-32045 bese kuba na yilena yesibili ke esithe access account account number yakhona ithi 10047622340.
So what is your comment?
Uphawu uthini ngaloko?
Noma ngikhumbula eStandard Bank mangivula iCard bangifuna ukuyobeka imali futhi bangivule bathi bavule enye account imali basebenzisa lona lelo card lelo.
When I went to go open an account at Standard Bank, and I indicated that when I want to save money, they said to me that they would give me that one card, but they would open another account if I want to save money.
Right. The details of the access account appears on page 15. Unfortunately, it's that page that is blurred. Page 15, we'll try and show it here on the screen.
Albonakali la ephepheni leli phepha le screen list bazozama ukuyiveza lapha ke escreenini kodwa la njengoba ayiprintile ayibonakali kahle.
You'll recall that we have already referred to this document. Your details appear on the document.
Yeah, ngibona.
You'll see on your details appear there and your ID number. Then on the top right corner, there's a number, a cell phone number. Do you see that?
Uyayibonakala le cell phone number evelayo lapha ke esandleni sokudla masibheke kanje izoba ka right lapha phezulu. Yabonakala?
Yeah, ngoba le document lesike sayikhuluma indaba yalo lebhalwe ngesandla. Ukuthi yona kungani yehluke kunalana amanye ama account abhalwe ngemshini njengala ku page bani ku 17. Lega page 17 yona ibhalwe ngomshini yonke le ibhalwe ngesandla and le number leya ngangithe lokho angikhumbuli le number leya sengiyayikhumbula number kusiyo number yami number yami lesigcina ngo909 eka MTN akusiyona le number leya elapha ya.
I think we had a discussion about this document which was handwritten. I did inquire as to why was it handwritten and why was it not typed like any other documents. For instance, document number on page 16, which all the information is all typed in, and this one was handwritten. And furthermore, I did say at first that I do not remember that number, but however, now remember that that was not my MTN number. My MTN number ended with a 909.
590.
5909. That was my MTN number.
And le kuthiwa i-account number yami yesibili futhi yase Standard Bank na ibhalwe ngomshini futhi.
And also this a second account
from Standard Bank that is said to be mine is also typed in.
Yes, but you're I'm sorry.
Le uthi kungani yona ibhalwe ngesandla and kufakwa inamba le ungesiyona eyami le number le MTN le ungesiyona yami kodwa ifakwe la bese kubhalwa ama details ami ngesandla kodwa kukhona ama account engiwavulile abhalwe ngomshini.
But now my problem comes to why was this one handwritten when in all other accounts they were typed in.
Yes, but this is an opening document.
Kodwa ke iphepha leli lisetshenziswayo noma eligcwaliswa umuntu mayevula i-account.
The electronic document that you're referring to, those are bank statements.
Manje ke lamaphepha wena ukhuluma ngawo uthi ke wena abhalwe ngomshini sekuyi statement ke eseziphume ebhanki emveni kokuthi soyivulile i-account.
La umshushisi uthi ngivule ama account ayi2 akakhulumi ngestatement uthi ngivule ama account ayi2 ile yokuqala ile athi access account nawa kuyavela ngala le iyiphi le account le umshushisi akhuluma ngayivulwe nini ke le.
The witness is pointing to page number 2, indicating that the prosecutor said that I'd opened two bank accounts, also mentioned the access account. You did not say these were statements. You referred to these accounts as accounts that I've opened. But why is this one now handwritten, and where does this one come from now?
Yes. You'll recall that when we were discussing this document, that number that appears on the top right corner was put on record during the proceedings of 23 May 2024, page 51, and it was put on as follows by Mr. Mgomezulu. It says, sorry, he initially said 08371062797, then he said, sorry, 08371062797.
Umnumzana Mngomezulu ke ngomhla ka 23 kuMeyi kunyaka ka 2024 ku page number 51 washo ke ngalendlela elandelayo wabiza ke inombolo zocingo maqeda wathi ke wenze ke wathi 08371 waseqhubeka kodwa ke wathi cha ngenze iphutha inombolo lezi izithi 08371062797.
That is the number that appears there on the screen.
Kuyinamba le evela lapha ke kulela phepha elapha escreenini.
You can get closer if you want to verify the number.
Ungasondela mangabe uthanda ukuqinisekisa ukuthi
Ufuna ukuthola ukuthi uMngomezulu mayisho lezi number lezi ya wayezisho ethi kwenze njani ngazo.
I want to get an understanding as to what was Mngomezulu saying with regards to these numbers, to the number that appears there.
Yes, it was agreed and put on record that is the number there, 08371062797. That was during his cross-examination of Colonel House.
Kwaba ubufakazi ke obuvezwa noma ke le number le yafundwa uMnumzana Mngomezulu lapho ke ewayebuza khona imibuzo uConstable House.
And Constable House testified that that was one of the numbers, the number that you were using, and Mr. Mngomezulu then put on record that that is indeed the number.
Constable House said that this number that appears there was the one that the accused person was using.
Yes.
And Mr. Mngomezulu confirmed the number.
Yes.
Uthi ke ubufakazi lobu wavela mhla ka 23 kuMeyi kunyaka 2024 lapho ke uMnumzana Mngomezulu ke uMnumzana House noma ke Constable House waveza udaba lokuthi ke izona ke ezinye inamba owawuzisebenzisa wena waseke uMnumzana Mngomezulu uyasukuma ke uyaqinisekisa ukuthi yebo nangempela iyo yona le number le.
Ucela ukuyichaza futhi lento le makuvela le number le ngoba ngeke ngakhuluma ngale number le uthi angikhumbuli le number le ukuthi bengeyami noma akusiyona. Mari manje ngoba sengisho ukuthi le number le akusiyona inamba yami le. Inamba yami igcina ngo909.
I remember that we spoke about this document, and I did say that I did not remember as to whether that the number that appeared there was mine or not. But I do now remember that the number that I was using, my MTN number, it ended with 909.
Then if we can go to page 18. Oh, just before that, there's a date there at the bottom. Which reads 2013-06.
As it is the court, my lord. I think when this form was initially introduced, the authenticity of this form was placed in issue. Mr. Sibia is correctly pointing out all documents that are from the bank are documents that are computer written. This was at a stage where the court needed to ascertain whether that's a computer generated form or whatever kind of a form is it. But in the main, the authenticity of this form was put in dispute mainly because there are portions in this form which are not filled in a complete way, the manner in which a bank will do its work. For instance, the date, this supposed writing that the state wants to refer as a date, it's only written 2013-6 dash. I don't know whether that 2013-6 it's a number that represents something else. I don't know, but definitely that cannot be a date. Actually, the court struggled to determine whether that's a date or what, because the court said that was the date. And then I said to the court, what is the date? And then the court said it's the 6th. And then I said, the 6th of what month? Then there was a problem. That's when then I said, but the authenticity of this form is then put in issue up until such time that the person who penned this form come and testify as to what form is this. This form cannot be used in evidence, my lord. We still repeating that.
Well, two issues, my lord. The first one is that, as we indicated yesterday, these documents were formally admitted in terms of section 220. We placed that on record yesterday.
As it is the court, my lord, admission of a document does not necessarily mean that you admit what is contained or the content.
That's what it means, as I understand the law.
My lord, when you
Yeah,
admit a document,
you
you
have your own
admit a document for what it
but
is.
me, as I understand the law,
Yes.
if you admit a document, it means you admit even the contents thereof.
But
you can say it, fine. That's what the law says.
It's very strange, my lord, if there's a person who can simply admit a document on the face of which that document
Yes,
is
very
defective.
strange. You're right.
Yes.
But if you admit a document, you say you admit this document, it means you admit even the contents. That's what the law says, unless you want to teach me otherwise after 55 years.
I would normally understand, my lord, when it is being said that when you admit a document, you admit the document for what it purports to be. If it comes from Standard Bank, you admit that it's from Standard Bank. If it's a statement, you admit that it is a statement. You admit the document for what it purports to be, but not the content. If the content is put in dispute, then somebody cannot come and argue that, but this was admitted
Okay,
by...
fine. That's how you understand the law. Fine.
Consent.
I don't understand it that way.
Thank you, my lord.
I know.
But secondly, my lord, section 236 is very clear.
Just read section 236 again.
Yes.
Because it's obvious. We don't understand it.
Section 236, subsection 1 says, the entries in the accounting records of a bank, now that refers to the bank statement, and any document which is in the possession of any bank. This is the document now that we're discussing, and which refers to the said entries or to any business transaction of the bank, shall, upon the mere production at criminal proceedings of a document purporting to be an affidavit made by any person who in that affidavit alleges A, that he is in the service of the bank in question, B, that such accounting records or document is or has been the ordinary records or document of such bank, C, that the said entries have been made in the usual and ordinary course of the business of such bank, or the said document has been compiled, printed, or obtained in the usual and ordinary course of the business of such bank, and D, that such accounting records or document is in the custody or under the control of such a bank, be prima facie proof at such proceedings of the matters, transactions, and accounts recorded in such accounting records or document. Then subsection 2, which my colleague might want to resort to, says, any entry in any accounting record referred to in subsection 1 or any document referred to in subsection 1 may be proved at criminal proceedings upon the mere production at such proceedings of a document purporting to be an affidavit made by any person who in that affidavit alleges A, that he is in the service of the bank in question, B, that he has examined the entry, accounting record, or document in question, and C, that a copy of such entry or document set out in the affidavit or in the annexure thereto is correct, it's a correct copy of such entry or document, subsection 3, and my colleague might want to fall back on this section. It says, any party at the proceedings in question against whom evidence is adduced in terms of this section or against whom it is intended to adduce evidence in terms of this section may, upon the order of the court before which the proceedings are pending, inspect the original of the document or entry in question and any accounting record in which such entry appears of which such entry forms part, and such party may make copies of such document or entry, and the court shall, upon the application of the party concerned, adjourn the proceedings for the purpose of such inspection or the making of such copies. So those are the provisions, my lord,
Yeah, fine.
of section 236.
I know them. I used to sit in the income tax court.
As a good please, my lord. Now, just to come back to exhibit triple E7, Mr. Sibia, we are on page 15. The date which appears there, which is 2013-06.
Yeah.
Then if we can turn to page 18. It says access account, access agent. And your name appears there. Musica Ukulela Stemba Sibia. And there's a signature and a date. The date of 11 June 2013. The date there at the bottom of 11 June 2013.
Leli phepha ke lase Standard Bank nalo libhaliwe uthi ke access agent libhalwe ke amagama wakho libhalwe ukuthi ke umuzi kawukhulelwa Sithemba Sibiya bese lapha ke ezansi kwabhala ke idate kamhla ka 11 kuJune kunyaka ka 2013 kwase kuba ke nesignature lapha.
Ayi, awanje balibhalwe ngesandla kanje mina kunzima ukuthi ngibone nesignature le ebhalwe lapha phansi ukuthi signature ekabani ya signature yami or akusiyona angikhona ukubona le signature leyana nje ebhalwe lapha ya.
As this document is handwritten like this, it's difficult for me to even read, to even confirm the signature as to whether the signature is mine or not.
Yes, but this,
My lord, in addition to that, I also cannot follow on the document that I have here. It's blurry. I can't see anything. I am therefore unable to assist this court, let alone Mr. Sibiya, in respect of this piece of evidence. Because the document that I have, yes, I'm saying, it's just not visible, it's blurred. There's nothing that I can see there. So, for purposes of this part of the trial and evidence, my lord, unfortunately, I'm not able to assist the court and Mr. Sibiya as well. If the court were to insist that the matter should be proceeded with in the manner in which this document is now, I wish to excuse myself from this process.
the document appears on the screen.
Sorry, is that document visible?
Oh, on the screen, madam, it is visible.
You know what? Just read that document for us in court. Because if it's not visible, I don't think you can be able to read it. Just read it as it is there. Let's see whether you will say, I can't see.
I've asked my colleague, Dr. Sibanda, who's to read it in the record.
Is that the same document which appears there?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
But it's also using a microscope, my lord. This, a lens. A lens, this. I don't have this lens.
You can't read it from the screen, Dr. Saband. Just read it from the screen because we all see the screen. Just read it.
My lord, not from, am I just go to?
Yeah, you just go there. There's no problem. Just go there.
Okay, the name of the Senate Bank official is Caroline. Surname is
You see?
and access designation, access agent, and then personnel number there. Hereby confirm that a visit the premises, name of Larry, and then Musica Ukulela Stemba Sibiya, and then it's also Larry, but it's the address 6-3 Masutu Hostel address. Then was conducted on the 6/2013, then the 06, and then at the bottom there is a signature, and then there's a date. The format is the year, month, and date 2013-06-11. That's what I can.
Okay?
As it is the court, my lord, the court will also have noted how many places as Advocate Sibande mentioned when he was requested by the court to read that document, and Mr. Sibande is using spectacles. I don't know what is the name of the spectacle that he's using, but he has called so many blurries, which is the reason why I am saying, in the manner in which this document is, my lord, I'm unable to assist the court, let alone Mr. Sibia.
Mr. Baloyi,
Because
what is
not
that
able to
document?
see anything in this document.
As a court, please, my lord, we don't really want this document to detain us. It's of no consequence for as far
Because it
as...
basically says Caroline so-and-so
Yes,
is a
yes.
representative of the bank.
Yes, just the name of the agent
That's
who
all it says.
processed the
I
application.
mean, we are supposed to be lawyers
Yes.
with some intelligence.
Yes, and as I said, my lord, it's really of no consequence for
Yeah.
cross-examination.
Just cancel it and say,
Yes.
yeah, just cancel it
Yes,
and say you don't read it. This
Right.
court mustn't take
thanks.
cognizance of it. And let's see whether we can proceed without this document.
Thank you.
Good.
All right. Then, Mr. Sibia, just to come back to Exhibit EE7,
Jesus.
My lord, but
page 2.
I hear the court saying we are lawyers and then we need to be intelligent.
Yes.
I agree with the court 100%. But why would the state be allowed to introduce evidence that is of no consequence?
But look, I'm
The
saying...
state has just said
No,
that
Mr.
this document is of no
please, please.
consequence, but the court
If this
still allowed
document,
them to
wait,
proceed
wait.
to that document.
If this document is not in court,
Yes.
nobody has to worry about it. I'm saying, are you prepared to withdraw it, Mr.
Yes.
That's it.
We
So-
just indicated just to complete the picture.
Yes,
This-
so nobody should care about this document because it doesn't exist as far as lawyers are concerned.
As it is
Jesus.
the court.
Yeah, just this page.
My lord, this document is very important
Oh, I see.
because it
Wait,
forms...
wait, Mr. Mchololo.
My lord,
It could be important, right?
yes.
But this gentleman, Advocate Baloyi,
Baloyi.
says it must be excised
Yes.
from the body of all these documents.
Yes, my lord.
So you don't have to mention it.
I-
So when you say it's important, it no longer exists. I don't know which document you're referring to. now.
I'm following, my lord, but this document
Are you talking
Is-
about this document?
is contained, my lord, in Exhibit EE7. Therefore, if now it has come clear that this portion, which is page number 18, according to this document, my lord, it has transpired that the document is illegible and cannot be read properly, or the state is dispensing with the content of this page, then it must be placed on record that this page 18 of Exhibit EE7, which has been submitted before this court, is now expunged, if it's expunged, my lord.
Right.
Yes.
Just say that. Just repeat what he says. Because he wants you to
Well-
repeat that.
Yeah, well, my lord, we've placed on record that we can dispense with page, this page 15. In fact, it's only page 18, my lord, sorry, page 18.
Yeah, put it on record that it is expunged
Yes,
by the state.
yes, although page 18 forms part of the documents received from the bank, at this stage, we request that it be expunged from the record because of the quality of the document.
Right, fine.
Page 18,
Page 18 of
yes,
triple E.
yes.
Fine.
Yes.
5.
No, my lord, the state is becoming disingenuous. We've got page 18 and we've got page 15. Page 15 and page 18 of triple E. They are one and they are documents that apparently are following each other. It's just that they are separated by this bank, this bank forms that are printed by a computer. But page 18 and page 15.
Is page 15 illegible?
Page
Hello?
15 is also illegible, Mara. I can't
Mr.
see anything on page 15. Actually, page 15 and page 18, they one and the same thing. One is following the other. I think page 15 and page 18, they represent the same thing.
Yes, Mr. Malloy, what's happening?
My Lord, page 15, as we've indicated, this document has already been debated during the cross-examination of Colonel Halls. And
Even Mr. Mgomezulu.
yes, his evidence was that this
Yeah.
number appears on the XDS and this number was then put on record.
Yeah, it was corrected by Mr.
Mgomezu,
Mgomezulu.
Yes, yes.
Right, fine. So that's part
So-
of the
so it's
record.
already on record, yes.
Fine, okay.
Now, Mr. Sibia,
May I then put on record, my lord? Maybe Mr. Mgomezulu was able to see what is happening there on page 15. I'm unable to follow what is written there because of the blurriness of that document. So I don't know whether Mr. Mgomezulu was able to see, but in those circumstances, I would still repeat that for purposes of this proceeding or for purposes of this process when the state is dealing with this document that I am unable to see because of its illegibility. I'm not in a position to assist the court, let alone Mr. Sibia.
Yeah, fine, let's continue.
as you could please, Mr. Sibia, on page 2 of Exhibit E7, the third column, there appears the following details. Mr. Musika Kulela Sibia, there's an account number 100-476-23185, and it says opening documents. These are the documents that attach opening documents, bank statement dated 26 January 2014 to 26 June 2015.
Kuleli ke
Was this another of your subsidiary accounts?
manje ke kuleli bhokisi lesithathu khona la ku page number 2 siyabona kubhalwe ke Mnumzane Muzika ukhalelwa Sibiya bese kuba ke ne account number 10047623185 bese kuyasho ukuthi ke kuye kwasetshenziswa ke i bank statement ukuvula ke le account statement sakhona savezwa ukuthi ke siqale noma basiveze kusukela ngomhla ka 26 kuJanuary 2014 kusukela kumhla ka 26 kuJune kunyaka ka 2015 bekuyenye yamabhangi wakho yama-account wakho le
Ayile ngisayikhumbuli le.
I do not remember this one.
Very well. Can I then ask you to turn to page 13 of Exhibit E7?
Is it 1-3?
Yes, 1-3. This shows the inflow of funds into your main account. The account starting with the number 245-32045.
Manje ke lena ku page number 13 siboniswa ke ukuthi ke imali ezazingena la kule account yakho yokuqala ukuyona i24532045.
Now, it says transaction date, the second column, transaction date, 9 January 2014. It says the type of transaction is a payment of insurance claim. And the third column says transaction amount is 2977.86. You see that?
Uyayibona ke lana babhalile ukuthi ke ibuye kwangena ke imali mhla ka 9 kuJanuary kunyaka ka 2014 kwakuyimali ekhokhwa ke umshwalensi okuyimali ngange 2970.86.
Ngoba bengishilo ukuthi mina Standard Bank anginawo umshwalense and lo mshwalense angikwazi ukuthi ukhokhela bani mina ngafelwa umuntu nginomshwalense engimbhadalela wona mina. angaze kube nesikhathi engibhadala kuso umshwalense.
I indicated that from the Standard Bank account, I did not have any insurance cover. So I don't know, I never got a payment of insurance claims
Yes.
because I was not paying and I never lost anyone during that time. So I do not know whose this insurance claim
Nginobaba
was paid
nomama
for.
nabantwana bami baphelele ukuthi lo insurance lo uthi mawuthiwa ukhokha ukhokhela bani ekanjani angwazi ukuthi ukhokhela uqhamuka lo insurance lo okuthiwa ukhokhela iStandard Bank.
I still have both my parents and my children, everyone is still alive. So I do not know when they say that there was an insurance claim payout. I don't know to who was it paid to.
You'll see when you go to the bank statement, it will show that it was a payment for your claim on what they call UIF, Unemployed Insurance Fund.
Le uzobona ke masisiya lapha ku bank statement yakho isichaza kabanzi ukuthi ke leyo mali le kweyimali okhokhelwe yona kule mali le ke edonswa emsebenzini bese kutheni ke egcineni bese uyayithola ke siyibiza ukuthi unemployment insurance fund izovela ku statement.
If I can-
Balwe pay insurance la. Le-
What is written here, it's written payment of insurance claims.
Yes, can I ask you to turn to page 35 of the bank statement? Page 35. You'll see that the fifth transaction there says payment of insurance claims, UIF 14, and there's an amount there, 2,977 and 86 cents. And the transaction date, it's 9 January
Uyabona ke la ku statement
2014.
Please record, my lord. I'm in page 35 here. I'm unable to see the transaction. So I don't know if the document that is states is referring to, it's the same document that I have here. I've requested Dr. Sibasa Sibanda to help me, but apparently we're not having one in the same document. Our documents are different. That's page 35 now, so.
It's got the wrong page.
No, it's a correct page, man. We just marked the transaction for him.
But he says it's not there.
No, it is there, man.
It is there,
Yes.
and you can't see it.
We've just marked it for him.
Yeah. But
Sorry, Mr. Sibia, just to come back to the transaction, you'll see that, as we've just indicated, the payment from Unemployment Insurance Fund, the amount of 2,977.86 on the 9th of January 2014 into your main account. You'll see that the account number appears there at the top, 02453 2045.
uyayibona ke le mali le yaka UIF unemployment insurance fund yangena la kule account yakho ke okuyi 024532045 yangena ngomhla ka9 kuJanuary ke kwaba imali engango 2,977.86 cent.
Ngiyayibona mara mina ngibona ngathi ehlukene le payment of insurance claim. Ngibona ngathi uniqondene no 16 rand. Bese ukuthi UIF 14 bese ibhala amanamba la yawabhalile la. Ngicabanga ukuthi iqondene UIF ngathi nje ziyimali ezithu ezehlukene lezi.
To me, it seems like these are two different entries, because I can see that where they says a payment of insurance claims, it's in line with 16 rands, the amount of 16 rands. And then where the UIF is written and then there are numbers following that, that one is saying 2,977.
No, that amount of 16 rand, it's a penalty for it's a fee for unpaid item.
Lena ke imali ke edonsa umuntu makunguthi ke unento ongayikhokhelile.
And it was on the 8th of January 2014. The transaction we're talking about was on the 9th, the
Lan-
9th of January.
Le mali le oyikhuluma ngayo ni 16 rand le yona ke idonsa mhla ka 8 January. Le i-UIF esikhuluma ngayo le ivela mhla ka 9 kuJanuary.
Lalela.
I'm listening.
My Lord, I see it's time for the short adjournment. Are we going to take the
Yeah,
short
okay, fine.